This is a TLDR tier list for next week's Mutation. This is based on solo play because your ally is a random factor that cannot be accounted for. Also, this is based on above average co-op knowledge. Mechanical skill is not that important in co-op. Adjust these rankings based on your own knowledge and skill level. So, even though this is a Heroes Mutation, because it's on lock and load, there are several reasons why this is not as difficult as other Heroes Mutations. One is that this map can be easily speedrun. So many commanders can beat this level in about like 12 to 14 minutes. So you don't even have to fight the hardest heroes. Second is that the heroes don't really attack you until like 11 minutes because you fight Raynor at 4 minutes, but nothing for the next 7 minutes, which gives you lots of time to prepare. Which is why a lot of commanders who aren't normally good versus heroes will have an okay time at least on this map. Like Karax. Karax is pretty good. So because you don't really fight heroes until 11 minutes, you have plenty of time to build up several carriers, and carriers do really well against heroes. And you'll have Purifier Beam as well as other cooldowns to blast the dangerous heroes while the carriers do the rest of the damage. You also have Unity Barrier to tank hits from the Magnificent Mines, and you can also use like a Phoenix to clear a lot of them. Just run around, clear as many as you can, and repeat several times. If you don't want to waste gas on Mirages, you can use just Zealots and send them in and let them die. Manx is, on this one, because of Magnificent, it takes him a while to clear a lot of the mines. And the good thing about Manx is that he can ESO the heroes while they're just standing there. So you can deal a lot of damage to them, but you still have to fight them normally, and you have to know how to bait their cooldowns. And if you don't have enough units in bunkers, then they're just gonna break through your defenses. So you still have to fight heroes, and he doesn't actually clear this map very easily because of Magnificent. So it's kind of slow. Artanis is also okay. He can normally do this map really quickly, but because of Magnificent, it makes it a lot harder to clear the map quickly. He doesn't have an easy time versus heroes. You can shield overcharge with Tempest and Zealots, which is great, but clearing the map is a kind of slow because of Magnificent, slows down the pacing very much. You may get into the late game where you have to fight the 19-minute or 21-minute wave heroes, so that can be a problem later on. Nova is really good. She's good against heroes to begin with. And then with P3, you can even just like clear the map very quickly without anyone opposing you. And yeah, if you make it to 11 minutes, then you just like defensive drone and then just blast down Nova, nuke the regular enemies, etc. Stukov. So Stukov is not very good versus heroes. He also has a hard time clearing the map. He doesn't care about Magnificent, but he's very slow. Because he's very slow, it means that you have to fight more hero waves, so it takes a lot longer. He's probably not going to die to the heroes, not so much, unless the heroes are accompanied by a lot of like Storm or a lot of AoE units. Then if you're losing a lot of Infested and you can't out-tank the damage from the heroes, then you're going to start getting pushed back, and that can be problematic. Also, waves attack from both sides, which means that your army is going to get like pushed back and forth a lot. Unless you get a lot of mech units to help out, you might have some trouble against the heroes on this map. Zeratul, he can clear this map before the 11-minute wave, so he doesn't really care. Tychus is also very good. He probably has to summon the Odin to help out against the 11-minute wave. But other than that, like he's really good against this map. He can clear it really quickly. Swan, he's one of the worst ones, although still not like terrible. He has problems against some comps, and he also has problem clearing the map because mag mines are a pain. If you're not careful, you're gonna lose a lot of wraiths. And yeah, the towers are not good enough. You're not gonna kill heroes with just towers. You're gonna need some help. And yeah, so make a lot of factories to help out, I suppose. If you don't have enough wraiths, Nova's gonna like snipe them all and you're gonna run out of power. So you need a critical mass to deal with the heroes. And also, if you're fighting against like Vipers or something with a lot of AoE, your wraiths can also be in trouble. They might also die as well. Alarak is good against the heroes. He's not good against Magnificent. So when there's Magnificent, it takes so long to clear things, and if you're not careful, you're gonna lose a lot of your units. And Alarak can, of course, tank some hits, but if you're like spaced too far away, he might die without being able to eat anything nearby. So yeah. Against the heroes themselves, you do have Wrathwalkers, you can force field ramps, so you have many options against the heroes. It's just that it takes so long to clear the map for him that it may result in him going to the late game. And when there are double waves, your army's going to be pushed, like you're going to be moved around a lot, and if you don't have teleport ready, that can be a problem. Vorazun is good against the heroes, not good on this map, and not good versus Magnificent. So time stop causes the problems on the locks. Not a huge deal, but you just need to have like some sort of static defense at the locks so that they don't get captured by Amon. You probably do want to use time stop even though it's lock and load. And against the heroes, you have no problem. It's just that you have to slowly clear the map because of Magnificent. Dahaka, he's very good on this map because creeper hosts don't care about mag mines. His pack leaders don't really care about the heroes, and then you have like guardians to deal extra damage. Raynor is not so great against heroes, not so great. He doesn't really speedrun this map. So with mag mines, it makes it a lot harder to clear very quickly. Maybe there's a way to like clear the locks before 11 minutes, but I'm not sure how you can do that without, maybe there's a way, but maybe I haven't found it yet. But if you're fighting the heroes themselves, you want to use vultures plus battle cruisers. Yeah, so you're using vultures to deal most of the damage, battle cruisers to finish off whatever's left. If Nova nukes your minefield, then be ready to cry. Stetman doesn't care about any of the mutators, so he's fine. Kerrigan, normally bad against heroes, but on this map, with P2, you can pretty much clear this map before 11 minutes. Like, you can let the 11-minute wave go to the center, you can stall it with Omega Worms while you capture the last lock, but realistically, Kerrigan is so fast at clearing the map because the enemies aren't buffed. She's so fast that you can consistently clear the whole map before like 11 minutes, or before 12 minutes. Han and Horner is not very good against heroes, but Han and Horner can clear the mag mines easily at least. Han and Horner, they don't speed run this map very well, so you're gonna have to fight the heroes. You do have some cooldowns for that, which is great, but depending on the enemy, if they're air units, you can't really strike fighter them, so you're gonna need some sort of like mag mines or some other things to clear air units. You also have to be careful of AoE units. Zagara is very good because she can kind of speedrun this map with hero only, and then for the 11-minute wave, you can just like roll all your free banelings at the enemies and then they'll just die. Abathur is okay because he can't really speedrun this map because of Magnificent, but he does have Swarm Hosts and Vipers. They can hold off the heroes for pretty much forever, and he has great map presence, so you can even have like one small group to take care of the waves on the right side and a bigger group to deal with the heroes on the left side. He's not very fast, so you're gonna need to take some time, but he's gonna eventually clear everything, so he's fine. Same with Phoenix. Phoenix doesn't like Magnificent, but Phoenix can deal with the heroes very easily. With P2, you don't have to care so much about mag mines, but you still don't want to lose your units for free if you can avoid it. And of course, if there are air units, it'll be slightly more difficult, but not like so much more. You just hope that you're not fighting super heavy air like Fleet of the Matriarch. And even so, you don't really fight carriers until like 19 minutes. So you have a lot of time to clear the map before then.
That's it for this tier list. You can extrapolate this info to your duel runs. Good luck with the mutation.